Whenever creating a new piece for an album, there is always the question of how original one can be to remix it, how far one can go without being accused of plagiarism, and how one's influence can lead others to copy their work to a certain extent. That is not a new thing though, as people have been inspired by other, sometimes foreign pieces to create their own. And that is something that happens even today with music software being easier to access than ever. Every touhou remix, for example, is a reimagining of an already existing song. Although, what would happen if you take classic pieces that have been ingrained in our collective unconscious throughout the years? You would end up with an album such as touhou Irish Pub Caprice, an album created by Caprice Minstrel. By mixing a couple of our favorite touhou themes coming from a variety of games and transforming them into folkloric music, this album brings us 5 songs in total. Again? Well, it's probably just a coincidence. Instead, let's talk about what makes this album special. If you have ever stumbled upon folk remixes of touhou music, you may have noticed that most of them are, well, very upbeat and rhythmic, and while this album also contains some of that, it also has a couple of more calm and almost sad pieces, creating a contrast between the two while listening. Meanwhile, most of the more upbeat tracks are mixed together with already existing songs, like Bill Sullivan's Polka for example, creating this bizarre sensation of diving into a well-known and unknown territory at the same time, which in itself is a very pleasing experience. And with that many people at the bar playing their instruments, I don't ever think you could call that a carbon copy of the originals. But I guess all of this is pretty much up to interpretation, so you know what I'm going to say, right? Take a listen to it and tell me what you think about it. You won't regret it one bit. And with that, I'll see you at the festival where this music plays, which is surely closer than you think.